What's good, YouTube? It's Poetik Flakko building back with another banger. Today we're going to be reacting to Mr. Tenderism situation gets worse. They stole everything from him. Man, they exploited dude, man. I'm not even gonna lie. They exploited him. I'm not even gonna say too much. Man, let's get straight to the video, man.
Wow! Oh my God! I knew something nefarious was going on. I didn't know these folks was this cutthroat. Destination Smokehouse just did the OG Walter Johnson, aka Mr. Tenderism. Absolutely filthy. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I wanted to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. What the
Man,
hell?
I'm tired of that.
I'll say by clicking a get paid by predicting whether the red flags with knowledge on your first deposit. People have been calling out the red flags with Mr. Tenderism's partnership with Destination Smokehouse from day one, but I don't think anybody could have predicted how foul, how filthy, how dirty Destination Smokehouse would have done Mr. Tenderism. So the main issue a lot of people had from day one was when they figured out that the only reason why anybody was coming to the Destination Smokehouse and was coming to the restaurant was because of Mr. Tenderism, right, in his viral videos. So when people found out that he was not an owner, people were upset. People took to social media damn near looking to cancel and boycott Destination Smokehouse.
Finding out that Tendernism destination was not black owned was not on my bingo card in 2025. Especially people that talk about, well, me, as somebody that talks about generational trauma.
Okay, look, man, look. This girl, every time I see her, I just get the shaking my head like, bro, I get it. You know, support black-owned businesses. Cool, 100%. Let's do it. But some people that was saying this shit ain't got no season, it's not good, this and that. Like, is that now being said because y'all realized it wasn't black owned? Or did you feel this way when you thought that Walter was a CEO of the business? You know what I'm saying? Or he owned it? Did you think he was the CEO so you liked it off rip? Is this like placebo? You know what I'm saying? Is this what it is?
Reparations. For everybody saying, I don't see the problem with it. The fact that this man was able to grow a business is exactly what slaves did in this country. We picked cotton. We made the U.S.
We didn't have to go that deep, bro.
Gave us our freedom, and now we're still fighting for reparations in 2025. While every other nationality that has ever been wronged in this country has pretty much received some type of reparation.
Y'all owe her an apology. I ain't forget. I know who you are in the comments. I'm going to go back to the original video. You owe her an apology, bruh. Because we called her... Well, I'm telling on myself now, man. All right, but... all right, but...
Okay, but like the way she put it, though. I get it. Like, the way she put it. We know he's getting exploited, but... us talking about some, oh yeah, slavery and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know if she's saying that to... like, is it like a reference? If she's referencing slavery, is, you know, like this is the reason that it's like this for him and this and that, I wouldn't say that. Like, you feel me? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that 100%. I don't know. But if she's using it as an example, unless I just didn't hear her right, let me go back, bro. I must be tweaking. Because every time I didn't listen to a single thing that came out of her mouth when she was talking, because she just was like, it just looked like some, it just was sounding like some bullshit.
Destination Smokehouse.
Finding out that Tendernism destination was not black owned was not on my bingo card in 2025. Especially people that talk about, well, me, as somebody that talks about generational trauma and reparations. For everybody saying, I don't see the problem with it. The fact that this man was able to grow a business is exactly what slaves did in this country. We picked cotton. We made the U.S. billions, and then they gave us our freedom, and now we're still fighting for reparations in 2025. While every other nationality that has ever been wronged in this country has pretty much received some type of reparation.
Y'all owe her an apology. I ain't forget. I know who you are in the comments. I'm gonna go back to the original video. You owe her an apology, bruh.
I mean, it's probably, look, actually taking in what she's saying and then, you know, putting it against what happened, it does make sense. It makes sense. It makes more sense now. But y'all can't tell me when y'all listened to her the first time, y'all didn't cut your ears off when she said, "Oh yeah, slavery and blah 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 and this and that." It was just like some bullshit. Like I feel like she was gonna go into some bullshit. It's like, I don't know. Some of y'all did close y'all ears off, bro. Come on, let's keep it real, bro. Y'all did the same thing, bro. As soon as she was like, "Oh yeah, slaves and this and that," she was gonna go on the, like give me pity type of thing, this and that and blah blah blah. I was gonna be like, bro, we get it. Yes, reparations and things should be given back to the people that were wronged. We know all of this, but it just looked like she was gonna go on a whole tangent, just whining tangent. That's what it looked like to me. That's why I cut my ears off.
We called her. Well, I'm telling on myself now, man. All right, but but y'all called her crazy. A lot of y'all was in my comment section saying, "Man, bro, stop trying to ruin a good thing for the old man. Go get a job." Because a lot of us
I'm telling you, like it was the whole tangent.
They did. During this PR interview, to get the public off their back, they used a whole lot of tricky words to manipulate us into thinking that they weren't exploiting Walter, that Mr. Tenderism, aka Walter, was actually an owner, but they didn't just outright say he's an owner. And that's how I knew they were using tricky language to manipulate, because if he was an owner, you would just say he's an owner.
To offer a tip to a business owner was crazy. That was the other thing too, is like he really thinks Walt is like this helpless guy who needs his help. How are you going to tip a business owner? Tip the whole staff.
That's the first time he referenced Walter as an owner.
Whoa.
But when they asked him directly, is Walter an owner? Watch how they duck goose it. Watch how they try to use tricky language to get around it.
People want to know, like, Walt, you're doing so much to help this brand. Do Walter have ownership or equity in a Destination Smokehouse? Is that something that you can share?
Everybody's business ain't nobody's business, but this is how I put it. I'm telling you that.
Excuse me, y'all.
Because it's my business.
My fault. Y'all like, hey, the soda got me, man.
That sharing your business, all of this here, we just have Destination One in the nation. We on one kick. I can't get on sharing personal, how much money or this and that. I'm letting, okay, we cut this dude the chase. He's not taking advantage of me. We're going to be here until the end.
And as far as ownership goes, as much as I'll say, because I'm going to respect Walt's privacy, Walt is definitely a part of this business. He is not an employee. I would be safe to say that the finances that we have both
he got him with that one. He definitely was an employee.
For real, since we've been here, has been something great for both of us.
Whatever they selling, the OG was buying it, bruh. They sold the OG the dream so cold. The OG was telling us that we start in trouble, that we drama queens, that we gotta stop with the narratives, and he was riding with them 100%.
I remember just like these the same two people on this podcast right now. It's the same two people know something about Destination. But see, the media just get off and run with this negative stuff, and I tell him all the time, don't be feeding into that negativity, because they ain't not just somebody trying to push, divide and conquer.
Bro, that dude is so evil. Like, look at him. Look how evil. Look at him. He's just plotting. He's plotting. That nigga's plotting, bro. Look at him. This is the face of somebody that's like really figuring out a plan. Like right now, he is really thinking. During that whole interview, bro, this motherfucker's asking the question because he like this interview on him and him, right? You can see that Buddy was already seeing something going on. This is why he's asking these questions. Is he an owner? Is he a CEO? Is he this? Of course, Buddy's gonna look at a way to, get him out of it, make the most money. He's a business owner. Business owners are selfish. They're selfish. They're the most selfish people in the world. They want all the money they can get. So obviously, he's gonna look for a way to steal from this guy. Now I'm thinking about it.
There's somebody.
It's just like, bro, it's ridiculous.
We didn't know the truth until today, but when this first dropped, a lot of people began to speculate. Because shortly after this interview, the trademark applications got released. And we got to see and witness, hold on, Destination Smokehouse applied for the Tenderism trademark, even though the Tenderism was started and owned by the OG Walter. But they applied for the trademark under a different name, so we wouldn't know it was them applying. That's when it all kind of hit. Oh, hold on. They told Walter, you know, like he's owner or he has like an ownership stake in Destination Smokehouse. So these slick devils gave the OG Walter, I guess, stake in the sub company while they was buying up and owning everything under the parent company. So the OG Walter owned nothing.
Restaurant, Destination Smokehouse. But
that
when you
hurts.
check the trademark records, there's a separate company called Diamond Smokehouse who filed subsequent trademarks after attorney Kenneth Harris. And so inquiring minds are probably thinking, well, who is Diamond Smokehouse? Because the white boy we see on TikTok with Mr. Walt, Mr. Tendernism, his company is called Destination Smokehouse. But you know, we do thorough research around here. So let's figure out who owns Diamond Smokehouse. Now, when I did my research on the California Secretary of State site, when you search Diamond Smokehouse, the owner, as you can see below, is Nicholas Yapriman. Okay? Now, let's go search for Destination Smokehouse and see, is it the same owner? All right, so when you pull the formal paperwork for Destination Smokehouse, you can see the name at the top. In the section that says officers, you see the same name, Nicholas Yapirian. So we conclude that Diamond Smokehouse, who filed the trademark for Tenderism, is owned by Nicholas, who also owns Destination Smokehouse. Now, there are some statements going around on social media that, hey, Mr. Tenderism actually is a business owner with Nicholas, and he owns a portion of Destination Smokehouse. As we can see from the official paperwork, that is not true. Walt, Mr. Tenderism, he's not listed on any of the formal paperwork. The only way he would have an ownership interest in the company is if they transferred ownership shares of the corporation to him.
Let's get to the update, though. Today we found out not only did he not own anything, but he was an employee. And we know he was an employee the entire time because they fired him today. They kicked him to the curb.
Damn.
And now he went home with absolutely nothing after building a multi-million-dollar company for these people. Now, we got signs that something was very wrong.
Yeah, maybe the lady,
Mr. Tenderism.
maybe the lady in the beginning, like, yeah, I think I'm tripling back on what I said about her, man. This is low-key slavery. Like, I'm not gonna cap. He got paid, but it's just at what cost, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? He got paid. It's kind of like when they say, oh yeah, slaves are free. You know what I'm saying? They're free. But what did they really get in return for what they really did? What they did, saying you're free amounts to nothing when you give nothing to build off of. They did all the building, and you really gave them nothing to, like, build off of when you said they're quote unquote free. Now this is, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. He built that whole company for that man, gave it all the popularity, and now they kicked him to the curb. Yeah, it makes sense now that I'm thinking about it. Like, wholeheartedly, it does make sense. I'm not gonna lie.
Started a new Instagram.
It does make
from
sense.
Destination Smokehouse, and he had some subtle messaging within the new Instagram, telling people that he's the original, and they need to come over and follow him, the original. He made sure to emphasize original and one and only.
Hey, this is official Mr. Tenderism coming to y'all. You know, I just got off the freeway kind of late at night, but I want to know y'all come on my page. Official Mr. Tenderism, Walter Johnson. Yes, sir. Y'all come on down now. I'm the Tenderism original. Not nobody else. The original Tenderism. Booyah.
So get this. Mr. Tenderism is in Texas right now. He's not even in California. Apparently he got fired and sent home. So we learned this from a Texas rapper named Cartel Bo. So after Cartel Bo seen this video, he reached out And Mr. Tenderism confided in Cartel Bo because Cartel Bo is helping Mr. Tenderism get his own restaurant and his own food truck that's already set up for him. But Mr. Tenderism revealed to Cartel Bo that not only did he get fired, but they told him if he used Mr. Tenderism, they will sue him.
Hey, man, Texas Tenderism is in full effect, man. Them people did my boy wrong, man. They did our favorite uncle wrong.
No, that's what they said? They said that, though? Oh, these people are evil, bro. Like, what the hell? That's how they moving? No, that's actually crazy. Nah, definitely. I ain't gonna lie. I take back everything I said, bro. Hey, I take back everything I said, bro. I'm talking about, oh yeah, it's probably, like, is it really a race thing, though? Like, why we gotta do a race? Nah, I guess, look, bro. I was trying to be, you know what I'm saying, a little bit middle ground. But I guess, like, bro, you gotta be all for your, like, you gotta think of it like this all the time. You always gotta be for your people. You can't be in between, bro. You always gotta be for your people, bro. You just can't. When you try to do this even Steven shit, that shit never works out. It's like, bro, you could see Buddy was really like, oh yeah, we in this together type of shit. Nah, bro, you gotta look at everybody as your enemy, bro. Motherfuckers be ready to slime out black people every chance they get. Oh my God.
But we not worried about none of that, man, because we already bought the building. We got it down here. We got the barbecue truck down here. So it's connected. However you want to do it. If you want to travel or he want to work straight out his restaurant, he can do it or you don't. We've been on the phone. It's really happening, man. Them people did my man's wrong, bro. They exploited him. They exploited our uncle, man. They exploited him, man. They used him, man. These racist ass white people use to the fullest of what they can get out of him. And the second he stepped away, because he was doing it out the heart, out the loyalty, they trademarked the word tenderism, fired him, and told him if he can't use it no more, we gonna sue him. So we breaking all that. That's dead. We done already trademarked another way to say tenderism. He good. We give him his own restaurant. He ain't got to pay for nothing. We coming out of pocket for everything. All we ask y'all to do is, man, bless Unc Gang, man. Go send a couple dollars to Unc, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's get Unc.
This is a story as old as time. We've seen stories like this play out time after time after time after time.
It's the, hey.
And Unc been around.
Oh my God, bro. This shit is crazy. Yo. Like, and this is like, yes, we've seen it play time after time after time. Yes, we have. This is most definitely it. We have. Like, through history, black people have been down here. Every time. Every time. Every time we get up here, boom. Come right back down. It's always like this, bro. It's always like this, bro. Like, you cannot, like, you know, as much as people want to be, as much as folks be trying to be positive and shit, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, let's not look at race, bro. Right, yeah. Nah, bro. We can't do that shit. Like I said, you got to always be for your black people, bro. If you black, bro, you got to stick beside your black folks, bro. You got to. You got to. It's just like, bro, you can't. Like, that shit never works out when it's black people. When we try to look past the race shit, it just never goes well. It's never like that. It never, ever like that.
Around for a while. Yo,
I already have my
no
couple
dummy. Unc is a savvy
I already
dude,
know
and
what's
they
going
still
on,
was able
man.
to do it to him. The story of the creative being exploited is an age-old story, man. Unc had the sauce.
Yeah.
Unc came into a struggling business. They admitted they were struggling. They ain't know where to go. They didn't have the direction. Unc came in. He had the recipes. He gave him the recipe. He had the vision. He gave him the vision. He had the business plan. He gave him the business plan. He had the sauce. He gave him the sauce. The creative turned it all around. He had the personality. Yo, what did Unc do for the restaurant? He gave them the recipe to make the food good. He then gave them the personality that blew him up online and then brought in all the foot traffic. He literally created a multi-million-dollar business for them for absolutely nothing, for free.
Yeah.
And the minute they felt like they no longer need the creative because they already got the sauce, they already got the recipe, they already got everything, And now Uncle's probably talking about equity and ownership. Say, hey, we don't, I mean, it's too late. Like, you already gave up everything, bro. Bye. Now they fired him. Now guess what? He's left with nothing now. They even took his name. Y'all don't even understand how deep that is, man. Man, y'all playing, man. They took his free label, they took his identity, and they took his creation. So Cartel Bo took to Instagram to send a message to Destination Smokehouse, okay? So
hold on. And that man still there with them folks. Please check his page out 6 days ago. And y'all out here feeling sorry for him. Nigga ain't got no type of, like, bro, like, even then, bro, I still feel bad for the dude, bro. Like, come on, bro. Our working racist going to piece of parents like Destination Smokehouse. Still all the profit keeping us down and down, never being able to get our heads above the water. As a black man and a businessman, I'm very offended after all the success he brought to the table, and I'm willing to purchase this man an entire restaurant. Y'all know how I move. I own 5 businesses, and I don't do much talking. Have Unc get up with me and tag him.
Cartel Bo wrote them, and he says, listen.
That's a real nigga right there, man.
This racist POS used our favorite uncle for all his hard work, exposure, social media marketing, and stole all financial blessings that famous celebrities all over the world came and gave to Mr. Walter Johnson. And the money for themselves trademarked his Tenderism brand and fired him. This is what we need to be fighting. We let every race but our own profit, use, and abuse our culture, our drip, amid our hard work, and racist colonizing POS crap like Destination Smokehouse steal all the profit, keeping us down and down, never being able to get our head above the water. As a black man and a businessman, I am very offended after all the success he brought to the table, and I'm willing to purchase this man an entire restaurant. You gotta
clap it up for him, man.
Yo, Cartel Bo ain't have to do this, man. But he stepped up.
The kindness from the kindness of his heart, man.
And to me, this right here is what's about. They could steal the sauce, they could steal the name, but they can't steal the culture, man. You can't imitate culture, bro. You either with us or you not. Facts. So Cartel Bo would also continue, bro, and he's on their necks, right? He showed proof that him and Unc been talking. Like he tagged Unc. Unc says, send me your number. They connected and they talk. And this is where he got all this information from, okay? He showed them on FaceTime. Now, Cartel Bo has been applying pressure to Tenderism, right? Applying pressure, man. All right, he tagged them and says, take every post of Unc off your page or we gonna flag your page for impersonation. This is the part of the situation that really makes my skin crawl. And, if there's a way to help us, we gotta help Unc. This is some nasty work you're about to hear about. They fired Unc, told Unc he can't use his own name, while at the same time they're simultaneously still profiting off of Unc, his likeness, his image, and his name, and Unc can't do nothing about it because they own it? What?
I don't know, like...
check this out, man.
Like, folks don't feel cringy a little bit. Like, this shit feel cringe. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you really still posting videos, making videos. You got people coming to your restaurant. The main character ain't even there. The MC is not there. At your smokehouse. You know what I'm saying? At the smokehouse that, you feel me? That Buddy Soul, like he quote unquote created. You know what I'm saying? If we keep it a buck, Mr. Tenderism basically created that shit. Kind of. Like, if we give it a buck, bro, he made that shit what it is. But you mean to tell me you don't feel a little bit cringe, or you don't feel like you don't, like, you happily hopping on camera making videos like you just made this shit. That shit's so weird. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that shit's so cringe.
Check this out, bro. All right. So here you see Unc, right? Still, if you scroll down, who do you see? They posted this a day ago. Right, they posted this video of
is this AI?
Like them telling people to check out a video they did with Unc a year ago. If you
why did that look AI?
Right, you scroll down, you see they're still doing promos with Unc's name and likeness. They're promoting like this product from this company right here called Barbecue Company. They're using Unc likeness to promote this because Unc is the sauce. So they're using this man's name, his likeness, his image, to still make a bag and still promote others? When y'all fired him, Yo, this like getting fired from that call center, right? And you see they done copy your voice and they're using your voice to take AI calls. Or you get fired from Walmart and you see your name and likeness on a Walmart billboard promoting Walmart.
Hey, I'll be mad as shit. I ain't no account. I'll be mad as I'll be mad as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Recruiting ad for more people after they fire you.
Excuse me, out.
Nasty, nasty, nasty work, man. But the saddest part about this, bro, and I'll be real, this right here is something we as a community, we gotta look ourselves in the mirror, right? So Unc started a GoFundMe, if you guys don't know, right? So Unc got his little GoFundMe going, right? Mm-hmm. Now Unc is only asking for $7,000, right? $7,000. Mm-hmm. Now after the community, after TikTok, after Twitter, after Instagram, after all these people told Unc to quit, to leave them folks, we got you, Unc. Unc left. Well, he got fired. Started a GoFundMe asking for $7,000, man. And after about 2 days, he could only raise $403 in non-donations, man. Nasty work. But on this GoFundMe, Unc also confirmed that he was fired after the Keith Lee situation. So Unc says, when food critic Keith Lee visited, national attention surged and many were surprised to learn that Walter was the face of the restaurant, not the...
I'm not gonna lie, like, Keith Lee, you know, like, Keith Lee got his, you know, sometimes when he does try to do good, sometimes it does end up with people, you know, messing up, like losing their shit. He goes to the business, he would be giving his honest opinions, you know, the food, you know, probably wasn't all that good. Or he's going there just like he did recently. He gave a tip. He was trying to give a tip at least. And because of that, all of these things that lined up with Keith Lee going into the restaurant, this happening. It's like some bullshit happens. It's like all because Keith Lee went to a restaurant and decided to try some food. And decided to tip Mr. Tenderism. So it's like, I don't know, the events that occurred, if Keith Lee never went there, that, hey, who's to say Buddy still wouldn't be working there now? Or he would have been working there for a week or 2 weeks or still a month. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy how this Keith Lee event is what caused all of this to happen. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Igniting Even though it wasn't conversations bad. About viral fame and ownership. Soon after the spotlight intensified, Walter was ultimately fired from the restaurant he helped make famous. So they fired this man because the public was putting pressure on them to give him equity and ownership, and they didn't want to give him equity and ownership, even though they came out and said they gave him equity and ownership. This is crazy, man.
They're liars.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. I think it's nasty and it's cold. And I'll be real, Unc only raising $400 after the community told him we got his back. This is nasty work, man. Right? Yo, I'm going to reach out and try to, like, you know, do a little something, man, for Unc, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here to find...
Man, ain't no video right there, man. I'm just playing. Well, go follow. Hey, go subscribe to Flakko, man. His videos be great. And again, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this video on Mr. Tenderism, bro, like, this shit is wild. I'm not gonna cap. If all of this shit, if this is really what they told him, bro, I'm not gonna cap. They deserve it the worst way. Their business, I hope nobody goes to that business. I hope something happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even be meaning to pray on a nigga downfall, but hey, I'm gonna pray on their downfall, definitely. Like, you feel me? Like, their downfall has to happen. It has to be inevitable. It has to be. But with that being said, that's the end of the video. If y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button if y'all want to stay updated on the next video. Let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.